Aqua gang. What it do, boo? What's up, you guys? You already know it's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general love message for my Aquarius soul family, my Aqua gang. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Welcome to those of you who are new. You're obviously one of us, okay? And we are the best, baby. All right, let me stop. Holy angels and spirit guys, please give us exactly what we need to know. In regards to my Aqua gang in this thing, give us exactly what we need to know in regards to Aqua, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. All right, these messages are general, guys, okay? They may or may not resonate. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest, please, for whoever it's here for. Use your intuition to guide you towards the messages that the divine and your spirit guides have here for you today, and leave the rest. That's how it goes, guys, all right? If you'll take a moment, click the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. We don't have a whole lot of time. They said this message is not about you marketing your channel. This is about getting to this thing, okay? Now, I very rarely use this deck here. This is called the White Witch Tarot. It is a deck that is only full of major arcana. And I do feel like whenever I'm guided to use this deck, it is because major shifts and changes are occurring. And typically it is shifts that are occurring in your life, but this is a little bit different. I feel like the shifts and changes that you're making feel organic to you because you are loving on yourself. So you do feel a more free-flowing energy surrounding you. You are in the Nine of Pentacles energy. However, I feel these major arcana, these shifts, these changes, like this upheaval, we have the Tower. This is how your changes are affecting this person. Okay, whatever these changes might be for you, it doesn't matter. It's allowing you to heal. These are things that you are doing for yourself, or ways in which you are handling yourself, prioritizing yourself. Self is the key word here. The way that you are loving on yourself, pouring into yourself, is going to be extremely successful. I feel like it's going to help you align the things in your life that you are trying to upgrade, that you are trying to evolve in a sense, okay? Now, this is someone, whoever this is showing up, okay? This is somebody who kind of pegged you as the type of person who would do anything for clout. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Who would do anything for a relationship. That might not be, that definitely is not the case. I don't believe that, because look at how your energy is showing up. So I feel like you surprised them with making this change, this shift, this pivot, and how you're prioritizing a relationship and romantic connections in your life at this time. It might just not be as high on the priority list. They most certainly are not as high on the priority list as they used to be. And that was very unexpected for this person. Okay. So let's just go over all of the cards that have come out. The very first card that came out was the Nine of Pentacles. And I thought possibly this was somebody that you were dealing with until this came out. Okay. It says, I'm still trying to heal. So I do feel like there are parts of yourself that still probably gravitate towards this person or still feel for this person emotionally. That's natural. Please don't beat yourself up about that if that's you. Like judge yourself is what they're saying. So you may go an extended amount of time not really caring about a higher level of commitment with this person, not really dealing with the fact that this is actually a death, right? Ending relationships can often feel like grieving a death. It's possibly even worse, right? Like in some instances, it could feel worse because this person is still living and breathing in the 3D, yet it has died, right? It's something that has died that you actively still know that the person is still existing and living and breathing, etc., etc. So I feel like you go in and out. Some days you feel great. Some days you feel like you could conquer the world, and you do feel like you're healing. But then there are other days where you may feel like you're thinking about this person too much and you're feeling it a little too much, and then that might make you believe that you're not healing as much as you are. So they want you to get out of that judging type of feeling. Just acknowledge the energy that you are feeling. Just be aware of it. Just because you're feeling it, that doesn't make it you, if that makes sense. You are not the feelings. They're just there, if that makes sense. So, sorry, I got off kilter. So then we had self-love come out. And then unexpected outcome. It says things didn't go the way that I planned. Aha. And then the Tower came out along with the Hierophant. So this is somebody who recognized you as a soulmate for sure. Someone that they were meant to meet in this lifetime. Okay. I do feel like this person has feelings for you. Very deep feelings is what they're saying. They also recognize you as having feelings for them. This is just somebody who pegged you as having deeper feelings for them than you did for yourself. So you making this pivot is throwing them a bit. It actually is throwing them off kilter. The Tower, especially in the White Witch Tarot, is one of destructive nature, meaning I feel like however this Nine of Pentacles is showing up in your life, this is single and happy, this is thriving, this is worrying about you, this is focusing on you, this is being self-sufficient, self-reliant, this is not settling, this is being able to really thrive without another, okay, by way of your motherfucking self. I feel like that is really bothering this person. This is somebody who possibly is a bit insecure, meaning they feel like if someone doesn't need them in a relationship, then they're not worthy. Wow. That has nothing to do with you, is what they're saying. You are to remain on this path. Like I said, there is an energy of you going back and forth, just energetically. I don't get that this individual is aware that sometimes you do get sad, that sometimes you are bothered by the ending of this. I don't get that they know that, okay? And I also have this feeling that this person kind of thought, even if you were talking about releasing yourself from this connection, not all of you have released yourself, by the way. Let me know down in the comments which one of you fall in that line. I just feel as though it will end because we do have the Death card. Even if you don't want it to end, it's going to end because your changes are too drastic for this person's self-esteem. Okay, the insecurities are ramping up. Is that a word? Ramping? They're revving up. Okay, I'm almost getting the sound of an engine, like vroom, vroom, like a V8. You understand? It is quite sad. For some of you, not all of you, I feel like you wanted your changes to be okay with this person. You wanted them to be able to pivot with you, to grow with you, to evolve with you. They're not in a space to be able to do that just yet, okay? And they may have just thought that you were all talk about some of the changes that you're willing to make, okay? For some of you, this might be moving. This might be being single. The Nine of Pentacles is single. For some of you, you were single involuntarily, and for some of you, you volunteered to be single. Either way you fall in that lineup, it shocked the shit out of this person. They did not see it coming. Things didn't go the way I planned. This is somebody who viewed you as a sure bet, like very stable. The Hierophant, that's like Taurus energy. That's very practical, down to earth. That's somebody who won't make decisions without thinking things fully through. But I feel like you went through some form of a transformation, some form of an awakening, some form of a jolt in your higher self that has you making moves that are out of alignment with what you would have done before. So we have the Seven of Wands. For some of you, this could have a lot to do with the boundaries that you're now creating for this person. Look at that. The Strength card is showing up as the conflict. That's crossing the Seven of Wands. So your serenity, you elevating yourself, you setting yourself apart from the rest. That's what this Seven of Wands is giving me. She's literally in a bubble. She looks zen, you know? Gender doesn't matter. This is a figure that looks very calm, and they look as if they are quite all right with the way things are going. They look as if they are at peace, and as if they are protecting themselves. All right. There are some very strict boundaries and standards. That is bothersome for whoever this person is. They're showing up as the Strength card in the reverse pretty much, which is insecure, right? I feel like your changes or your boundaries may make this person believe as if you feel like you're better than them. I don't get that, but that's how they are viewing it. It is because they're not wanting to do the work. They don't want to, is what they're saying. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah, so this person kind of banked on you moving slowly towards these changes, if at all, that type of energy. And I felt like you just went and did it. With the Four of Swords, this is really overwhelming for this person. Is taking them out, is what I'm hearing. Okay, look, yeah, you just kind of dived. You just kind of dived head first into singleness, dived head first into a divorce court, like, right, towards a divorce lawyer or some shit like that. Dived head first towards a new path, a new job, a new state, a new city. Now, I did hear initially that for some of you, even though this says self-love and the Nine of Pentacles is about self, it's about singleness, single-handedly going towards a goal successfully and enjoying that. This person may also question, for those of you who are not dealing with them, whether you really are alone. Because to them, a relationship was the standard for you. You would have never dived off a cliff without someone. So are you seeing someone else? Is there actually someone else in the picture, or are they overthinking it, right? That might be something that's that might be like some of the rumination that's going on in their head. Like, you're not alone, are you? Are you really alone? I don't know, because in the past, no matter what I did, no matter the ways in which I would have shocked you or shifted and shook up this connection, this relationship, your energy, your peace, you were still about the relationship as a whole. You weren't really willing to like release the connection entirely. You may have told them about themselves. You may have set up certain boundaries or had conversations, but you weren't willing to just dive off a fucking cliff without them. Like, this is not how this was supposed to go. Okay. With this unexpected outcome, this is not how this was supposed to go. So we have the Four of Wands. Wow. The Knight of Swords. Whoa. As well as the Eight of Swords. This is shaking the shit out of this person, okay? They're almost rethinking life entirely. This is somebody who felt like they really, really knew you. I don't know if you've known this person for years and years and years, if you've dealt with this person for years and years and years, or this could be a past life connection, but there's something about your shifts and your changes that is really taking them on a wild ride, even in their dreams. It's like they can't escape it. They feel like they're having an out-of-body experience. That's the way I'm viewing this card. If you'll see, there's a figure on the other side, and she's outside. She's on the outside looking in. This is how this person is viewing this. You went very, very quickly towards something that would be a firmer foundation for you, that would create more stability for you and happiness. For some of you, if you're partying, going to the club, you know, dressing different, wearing different cologne, like talking about different goals than what you would have ever, you're just like a different person entirely. This is throwing them. They don't know, they don't really believe it. Okay, this is why it feels like an outer body experience. They almost feel like they're high or something. Like they're on some shrooms or something. You would have never chosen to be single in their mind. It doesn't matter what they did. And for some of you, this person may have caused the tower in this connection, and your decision to move in this way, the Fool card, taking a leap towards the unknown, you would have never done that before. You were very stable, very practical. You would have rather just work it out than to kill some shit. You see, you made a quick judgment call. Very quick, very swift. It's leaving them spinning, right? They feel like they're spinning out. And look, the Empress is right under the Judgment. So I do feel like you are in pre-Empress, pre-Emperor energy. Gender doesn't matter. You are in the state of alchemy. So you're going to be birthing some new things in your life, both romantically and financially, and just overall spiritually. And I guess this person just always thought that the two of you would be a thing. Damn. I don't feel sorry for them. I don't. I know it might sound like I do, but it's just like, yikes. When you place all your cards on one bet, you know, it definitely is karmic for this person. They may have had a lot of opportunities to build this with you, to build a firm foundation with you. For some of you, you dealt with a lot of heartbreak with this person in this connection, in this relationship. They might be thinking about that too. Okay, that might be something at the forefront of their mind, right? They're like on the outside looking in. Once again, is the phrasing that I'm hearing. They're like looking at the situation from the outside now. So they definitely are viewing things from a different perspective, but they're still not able to come to a conclusion as to how it happened and why it's happening. That's the Eight of Swords, being attached to something because you don't understand. You can't understand it. So they're trying to step outside of the situation and just analyze it, analyze you, pick you apart, like make you this. I'm almost getting obsession, you guys. Yeah, I'm almost getting very obsessive thinking. I don't think they're to the point. You ever seen those movies where like people are so obsessed that they have like pictures of another person like pinned to a board, and then they have their house, and they have all of the different aspects of it, and it's like a total investigation on a wall. I don't get that they're that bad, but in their mind, it's that bad. It's that bad. They really want to, they want to figure it out so bad. Told you to be careful with me. That's the shit that you're on. Look, Nine of Pentacles. Really not giving, really, actually? Probably focused on your money than anything else, okay? We have children. If you have children with this person, they may have thought that you would have stayed for the children, and now you're at a divorce lawyer, right? Or now you're just, what are you doing? You're just off somewhere else with another dude, with another woman. Does it not matter what we've built thus far? You've had an epiphany about what you've built with this person. If you don't have children with this person, then they might have viewed you as the potential mother or father of their child, of their children, right? Marriage. They thought that this was going towards a higher level of commitment. Even if they hadn't put the work in, they never saw the death coming. That was like the last thing. Okay, look, that was like the last thing on their mind. That was like that was like not even in their mind, actually. Remember the lessons. So yeah, you definitely you've learned from this, babe. Okay. And you are on a totally different path. I'm not saying that it won't come back together with this person, but the lessons here were bigger than this connection, so it had to end. Okay, we have say what now? Say what now? Where the fuck you going? Right? Unsure if it's serious, not easily convinced. This person is like questioning if this is for real or not. Like I said, they almost feel like they're in the twilight zone. Okay, we have monkey business, right? So this person had lots of questionable behavior. This goes next to karmic is what they're saying. They may have definitely been playing a lot of games in this connection and thought that maybe thought that you didn't catch on to those games, or that you would not implement any consequences, right? Sort of like a child. They thought that you were like, you know, lost upon what they were doing to you or what they would have tried to do. You woke up very quickly. For some of you, you may not have woke up quickly because there were several lessons in this connection, but you learned from them. You started to remember them. And all of a sudden, this didn't seem like it belonged together anymore. Okay, you are changing, you're evolving. If there wasn't a whole lot of manipulation, you just may have questioned the connection entirely in reference to if it still fits with who you are and what you want and where you're going. This is like a higher level of thinking. Okay, this is your higher self coming towards you. So we have juggling. This connection may have felt like a lot of responsibility to you. For some of you, you may have felt like this person was a child. You may have felt like you were dealing with a child. Like, am I a parent already? Okay, if you have children, it's like, do I have another child already? Like, you couldn't keep up. It was too much shit going on. You reprioritized your actual responsibilities and decided to not be responsible for this person anymore. You dropped one of these things, which was, it just so happened to be this individual. They just never thought. They just never thought. They still don't think. Look at the face. They still don't think that this is going to continue. This person is having a very hard time sleeping, is what I'm hearing. Okay. They do feel like this is supposed to be inevitable, fated. Like they feel like the connection is fated between the two of you. They definitely are not understanding how slowly you are responding to them, if at all. For some of you, this Knight of Pentacles is in the reverse, which is a hard stop. For others of you, it's just a very slow engagement, meaning you're not really giving them much to work with. They can't really decide or decipher whether or not the two of you will eventually bring things back together or work things out. They told me to finish the thought that they were giving me. Okay, so this person is having a hard time sleeping. It's almost as if they feel like it's a living nightmare. So when they go to sleep and they wake up, they wake up like, is it real? Baby. Wow. This is a very, very different kind of reading. Very different. They might feel as though you are moving towards another person. I don't get that just yet. I feel like most of you are working on yourselves. You feel like you need to remember the lessons from this connection so that you don't repeat them. And you don't ever want another relationship like this again. You felt like you were in too deep. You felt like you were blind. You felt like you were doing shit out of your norm, and you don't want that anymore. So we have animal trainer, right? So this person definitely tried to change you, and there were parts of them that were successful at that. And that's what you're trying to keep from happening again. You don't want to lose yourself in another connection ever. You would rather be alone. Wowzers. Now, if you are not currently engaging with this person, I do have a feeling that they're not going to be able to move past this without an attempt to come back towards you. I don't get that they are, okay, they told me don't say that. Well, we have moving secretly. I'm moving in silence. Things will change soon. Please be on your P's and Q's with this person, you guys, okay? I'm not saying that all of you are going to deal with this, but for some of you, this person may attempt to try and trap you, okay? It's like a any means necessary type of situation at this juncture. You think that you're going to go off on your own and be alone? Oh, you're daring now? You're the fool? Really? Now you are optimistic about shit that you don't know about in the future? That's not practical. That's not the way this shit is going to go down. So if we're not going to be together voluntarily, then involuntarily, I'm going to pop you up with a baby, or involuntarily, I'm going to pop up with a baby. Just be careful. You be careful. Okay? Because we have change, trying to change someone's reality, trying to shift someone's reality by way of a child. It could be for some of you. Please just don't let that go over your head. That's not for all of you. Only take it if it resonates. We then have youthful here again. They feel like you're acting immature, you're acting too young, like this is supposed to be a committed relationship. What are you doing? Like you're going out, you're partying. Are you 20 years old? Like are you 18, 19 years old? You're like, sure I am. In heart, okay? In spirit, some of you actually might be. Like, don't judge me, judge your mama. Oh my gosh. Look, intimate date. Didn't I not just say that? Let's go have a drink or two and have a little fun. Okay, I don't want to tell you, look, let's spend the night together. I don't want to tell you what kind of fun this person has on their mind. For some of you, this is very skeptical, okay? Look, alone time. Just protect yourself, because at this juncture, you do have a bit of freedom. Even if you have children with this person, already, they want another one. They want to trap you in some form of way. They want you attached to them for an extended amount of time. Involuntarily is what it feels like. So yeah, it's given again that, and I see 222, exactly. It's given again that energy of obsession, okay? It's very unhealthy. That this person is not willing to release you and allow you to make your own decisions. It's almost as if they want to be able to make the decision for you. See, we have love offer, but they don't want you to have the choice to be able to take the offer or not. They want this to not be a decision of yours. What kind of toxic ass shit is this? Look, detached, right? So this is what is really throwing this person, okay? That you are so emotionally closed off, that you're not attached to history anymore. You're not even attached to the fact that the two of you may have a family together, or that you spoke about having a family together, that you have too much freedom at this juncture. So there's something about this person wanting to have control of the amount of freedom that you are implementing at this time. They don't like it. They also don't like knowing what you're up to with this moving secretly card, even though they are also moving in the shadows. I don't get that you're moving in the shadows, but that's how this person is viewing things, because you're different. They are moving in the shadows for sure, but they're also viewing you as someone who's moving secretly as well. Okay. They don't like that you are wanting to be alone. And for some of you, you're actually alone. It's just that they don't believe it. Ciao. It's almost giving that energy. If I can't have you, nobody will have you, darling. I can't deal with this. Okay. I can't. Let's go over to the extended. Okay. I definitely want to see, where does this person believe things are heading? What is the end game here? Why are you here, ma'am, sir, bruh, sis? What the fuck? Okay. Let's also see what shadows both of you need to address. Mainly you. And this will be the reason why things had to go down this way. It'll also give us an eye into reference It also gives us an eye in reference to whether or not you have accomplished learning those lessons, right? So that you can move forward freely. That doesn't mean that this person will release you, but that does mean that you will have even more freedom to move about, and it will definitely be your decision whether or not you allow this person back into your energy. Okay, it's free will still at play here. You get to decide. They hate that shit. They do not want you to be the one to be able to decide. Yikes, times a billion. Let's also see what karma the divine has in store for this person's behavior, because period, like, you need to get your life. Let's see what their next steps are going to be and their intentions and the potential outcome of things. Whether you decide to re-engage with this or go in the opposite direction towards new. And we will have new, baby. We will have the new, but I will not judge. There's no judgment. I'm going to look at both potential outcomes, okay? I'm going to get right into new love. What energies do you have coming towards you? Only the good, only the new. You've worked for this. You have worked for this by taking this leap of faith. So let's also see, what is this person going to be like, or these individuals going to be like? What's the most attractive qualities about the individual that you should be investing in? Let's also take a little spy moment and see what sign of synchronicity can you look for from the divine in reference to the one that you should be investing in. What's the specific sign of synchronicity about this person that you need to look out for? Let's see what the chemistry is like between the two of you in and out of the bedroom. Please, okay? How will you potentially meet this person? Let's see what spirit suggestion is on how you can elevate your frequency to block toxicity and all low vibrational energies as you are elevating, okay? You are on a spiritual path. You are successful at that. We want to keep it that way, okay? Let's build a little gate. Okay, you like a gate, bitch, a cement wall around your energy. Yeah, they're telling me to point out this 7 of Wands. This is how you need to be protecting yourself moving forward, okay? How do they suggest you do that? We need this bubble to turn into cement, period, bro. And then let's see what blockages, if any, may be prolonging you from elevating out of this current cycle. What is the potential for things to go into union with the new person, all the way into a commitment in the near future? We'll get your focus advice on how you can attain your desired life of fulfillment and happiness, whatever that might be. Everybody's recipe will be different. Let's see how they suggest you get there in the least amount of time. And we got it. It's back, y'all. It's back in effect, baby. We'll have an Ask the Universe read where I'll give you the floor to ask questions, but I'll have more instructions for that over in the extended. So please, without further ado, if you got something out of this message, click that like button, all right? If you like my style, you like my flavor, click that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss a beat when she uploads for this sign. And for those of you who are following me over into the extended, you ready to cut up? It's gonna be linked down below in the description box. Y'all ready? Let's go.